Arcade Heroes.
Okay, I shouldn't do that.
Greetings, it's Adam with ArcadeHeroes.com, and this is a video from CAX, California Extreme 2024, where I'm playing one of my favorite games from Atari. That would be Major Havoc. It had such detail that you could play Breakout during the kind of loading screen or wait screen there. But this was Atari's last vector game, and the one reason why I'm showing you this is because this is actually some new software that was designed in conjunction with the original creator, Owen Rubin, who was at the show. I spoke to him briefly. Unfortunately, I missed the panel he was on. He did a panel about Atari Pinball, where they got into the history of that with Steve Ritchie and Eugene Jarvis and other people who were involved that are still with us. But another thing Owen was involved with was finishing up the game. Now, in case you hadn't heard the history, when Major Havoc was released back in the day, it had this promise that you were supposed to get to your home world of VAX, V-A-X. And that promise actually went unfulfilled. The game just kept going forever. And there was actually somebody back in the 80s who kept playing the game, trying to find the home world, and eventually he realized it wasn't there. And so he sued Atari. Atari ended up settling with him and just by giving him his own Major Havoc machine. But I guess that always kind of stuck with Owen a little bit, is I wanted to finish the game. What existed already had, it took him, I think, 2 years to develop. And of course the game didn't do super well. It actually sold quite poorly. In part, Owen believes that it's because it was a vector game. He thinks it should have been a raster, but the decision on that had been finalized, I guess, a little too late into the vector game, or into the development cycle. That this software here gives us the end. It's the promised end, as it says. But I unfortunately suck at it. I almost got to the end there, but or at least got to the key, and I'm not sure how you're supposed to get past that robot. So this level this is all unique to the Promised End ROM software, and it's super, super tough. Even though this is one of my favorite Atari games from the day, doesn't mean I was necessarily good at it. One of the things that takes some getting used to is your jumps, because if you hit the ceiling, then it knocks you down, straight down, so the physics are a little bit unforgiving like that. But it's a great game. Check it out if you come across it.